All right, guys, today we're going to look at the Riva Guard and a couple ways to sweep from it that are super awesome. There's a lot of grips for the Riva, but I'm going to show you one cross sleeve grip that does a lot of control and sets up these sweeps very effectively. Let's get right to it. All right, guys, so setting up the Riva, I might come from a collar and sleeve, maybe I'm in spider, maybe I was in closed guard and he stood up, but most commonly I want to look at this cross sleeve grip, okay? I want to get a 4-finger cuff grip. This is really strong. You can play with a pistol, you can play maybe with a slight packet grip, but I'll lose that connection. And a very important point is I do not want to get into this leg. A very common setup to defend the Riva is to push this knee down. So if I keep it here, it's already offensive for me. So think of putting it in your pocket here. So that's the first thing we're going to look at. Now let's turn a little bit. The second thing is this leg, okay? I can hold the ankle like this. I can hold the sleeve. Look, I'm doing a 4-finger sleeve grip here, palm down. Some people play palm up, my elbow comes in. But for today, let's play with this sleeve grip here. So I have 4-finger cuff grip on the same side, sleeve and leg. Now I'm going to move my hand for a second because a very important point is where my hip is. If I play Riva like this, it's too much space for his leg. I really need to get my hip tight. Like I am right against his, kind of the instep, and I don't want to be underneath it. I want to be slightly above it so he doesn't pass my hip line, okay? As I get this grip, the second part is my hamstring. And you can use your hand here, but look, I'm using my hamstring as I pull, push and pull. If his knee drives forward and he stacks me here, I lose my strength. So I use my hamstring to keep that connection, okay? And this Riva hook is really this part here. But this is secondary. My hamstring being heavy here is primary. This is secondary. And a side note, the more I turn my knee out, the more my knee becomes in danger. So if I can keep my knee line in, this is much better. As I turn, my knee line stays up. I never turn here, okay? So maybe I start an open guard like this. I have my cross sleeve grip to the hip. I get my pants grip. I use this to pull myself over, extend my hamstring, and get my Riva. Let's turn back a little bit. Now for the far side, this foot, I'm going to keep right on the hip. So here's my Riva position. If I put it down here, he can push this foot right down. It becomes hard to control him. I want to be here like this. So the first thing I'm going to look to do is off balance him. He has that one hand. I need to keep it busy. I'm in my guard, but the move is I'm going to drop my foot and extend him. Now right here, as I turn, I want to bring this leg off the mat and punch this hand out. Look, I go here, boom. So I'm palm down. Look, I have a stiff arm right here, and his foot is completely off the mat, and I'm heavy. I even pull myself a little bit with my grips as I extend my foot. So don't be loose. Pull and push. It's very uncomfortable for Matt. Now right here, this foot becomes free, and I'm going to hook here. So look what I'm doing. I undid my Riva hook. I'm going to pull, underhook here to the elbow, extend my leg, and pull him. Yeah, keep it up. Pull it right to my shoulder and block the knee. Now you can come up here, you can wrestle, there's all sorts of things I can do. But I'm going to take this far hook and come to the hip, and now I'm setting up my X guard. Now I'm like this. As Matt starts to stand up, I drop to the ankle, push, and I'm here. Now the reason we're doing this sweep is the 3 sweeps I'm going to do all end up in the same position. I have a sleeve grip, I'm controlling the leg somehow. Now how you come up is up to you. I can come up here, let's pull back this way a little bit. When I come up, I don't want to come up into the guard. I want to maybe come up hip and knee. I come up here for my knee slice. Maybe I come up into a stack pass where I come underneath, double unders, over under, etc. How you come up, we're going to fall to the same side every single time, but don't come up into the guard. Make sure you come up in front of the guard or setting up a pass. So we'll leave that up to you, but I'll show you a couple just as ideas. All right, so we come back here. Let's start every single time, maybe from a collar and sleeve, just a common guard. Update my sleeve grip, pull it across. I can grab this ankle quick just to shift in. Update to my sleeve grip. Hamstring gets tight. Riva hook. My knee position is strong. Foot on the hip. And now look, I don't want him posturing up. A lot of people rip this hand back. So I'm using my elbow here. Pull up. You get it? It's hard. Sometimes I'll even come up here to pull him back down. Now when I'm ready, I extend him. I rotate, and boom, I'm strong here. Bring my foot. If I can't get here, it's because a lot of times my foot positioning is wrong. I should be able to come all the way underneath. Look how I'm using this grip to help. It's so hard for Matt. All his weight's on his hands. Try to move right now. So hard. I pull him to me, underhook. Look how I'm at elbow deep. And then I shift here to the knee. once I'm here, this is really hard for you, man. Appreciate it. What I want you to look at is my foot is right above his knee, my bottom right leg, which leaves space for the top foot to come in. So I'm holding the knee, kind of keeping him from bringing it down, and I come here. If he stays here, I have to come up. I'll extend, do a technical stand and sweep. But if he starts pushing back, I hook under the leg, and this hand, I punch. Boom. Now I can come right up and start passing. So we'll do it one more time, full speed, and we'll move on to the next sweep. Thanks, Matt. So here's my collar sleeve. Cross grip, pull myself in, updated my pants grip here. You can't really see it, but I'm doing this. I extend, boom. I come here, pull myself in, pummel my leg, pull him to me, and I'm here. Foot comes in, I pull him here, boom, come in, and finish my pass. So really what we're doing is this De La Riva to X guard. I'm getting that leg up on my shoulder with my X position, and as he postures up, I sweep him. There are other videos, I'll put up a link to other videos. If he doesn't come back up, he stays on the mat, then I can do a technical stand and come up, sweep the leg for a takedown. Okay, it's really a sweep into a takedown, but I'll put a link up here for you. Let's move on to the next one. So, I'm back in this De La Riva. So again, coming from collar and sleeve is just a kind of a point of continuity. I pass the arm, shift in here, update my grip. I'm in my De La Riva here. Now as I extend him and I go here, maybe I don't want to pummel, okay? What I can do, let's say he punches my leg down with his left hand. Right here, and he stands back up. I've lost my foot, and if I'm staying like this, he'll start doing a second and third step to get behind me. I need to off-balance him. I'm going to off-balance him this way. I use that momentum and put my foot down. I'm going to turn on my left shoulder and punch his hand. I'm basically bridging with my De La Riva hook. An important point is if my De La Riva hook is falling out or shallow, there's nothing on his leg. I need this to be deep. You can see my toes. And as I go, I almost extend it. So now he has to backstep a little bit. Now, how much he backsteps will depend on your partner and how much you offset him. We're going to talk about that. But let's say he only goes this straight line. Now I'm set up to extend for my deep De La Riva hook here. This is super good for me, okay? So if he tries to circle this way, right, it's hard. My leg's blocking. However, if he circles back, he can keep going. But that's going to expose the back for our third move. But for right now, he stays straight line. Let's go back this way a little bit, Matt. If you can over here. No, good hoop right here. What I want you to think about is his legs to my hip and head should be a straight line. If he backsteps more, okay, I'm still in my De La Riva hook, and I extend here, I want to take the back. This is where I'm going to come in here. But if he only extends like this, like he's 90 degrees to me, I have my De La Riva hook, you can see my toes. I use my foot, I turn to my shoulder, hips off the mat, and I can extend to the far hip. Once I'm here, now he might just stay right there, or might even turn a little bit this way. My far foot, I'm going to fire the ankle. So you can already see he's off balance. If I tip him this way, he's going to fall. If I tip him that way, he's going to fall. We're going to do the same sweep towards his back. Look, I'm just going to tilt. Boom. But now the finishing position is a little different. I'm going to use this foot and extend across him while punching this hand down here. Now I'm going to come to mount. So let me show this. We'll move this way a little bit so you can see better on camera. Collar and sleeve. Everything's the same. Cross, grip, pull down as I come here. Pull myself over. I'm really, really tight. If he starts moving around here, I'm still in a good open guard. I'm just not to that De La Riva hook yet. Now I extend my hamstring. I have my sleeve grip on the pants. I'm here. I push. I rotate. He comes down to the mat. As he stuffs the leg, boom, I offset him, but he doesn't backstep too much. Just enough for me to get my deep De La Riva. See the position I'm in? Up on my left shoulder. Now as I drop, I'm looking where his ankle is to make the right adjustment. If I'm here too much, cannot find it. So when I come up here, I look, swing my shoulders so I'm in that straight line, block. Now as I drop him, watch how I come up. I'm going to push, boom, I come here. I'm on my left shoulder, my hand is down, and I want my right elbow to the mat to pull me up. Right now, I have leg and hand. Try to come up, try to move, it's hard. The only thing he has is his left hand to try to push me, but it's already too late, and I can start attacking this arm. We'll do it one more time, full speed, and we'll go on to our third and final move. So collar and sleeve, cross grip, I update here, I'm in my De La Riva. I extend, he comes here, boom. As he pushes down, I offset him a little bit here. Deep De La Riva. If I'm too far in here, shoot my shoulders back, I drop him, I come up, boom, all the way up to mount. For those of you that like to barrel bowl too, you can also invert, take the back, it's right there. That position is perfect for coming up in that barrel bowl. Let's move on to the third and final one. So now, what's going to happen is Matt is, instead of backstepping a little bit, starts doing a big back step, and my angle is wrong for that sweep. I'm just going to go to the back take. So one more time. I'm showing this angle. We're pretty good on this, so you guys should be comfortable. Here's my collar and sleeve. Cross sleeve grip. We're going to get 2 in 1. I pull, connect myself here, update, hamstring. Look how every time I'm not just doing this. See this space? Every time I pull, grip, and I'm tight. Should be rough on Matt. This leg should be very hard to turn, push, or pull. It should be tight. Now I extend. He's going to plant his hands. I'm going to stop right here. So when I expect him to push that foot down, he's going to back step big. Yes, boom. And now I go here, and he goes like here, right here. Boom. So keep this sleeve grip. Now what I'm going to do is extend to the far leg to make space for my near hook. Okay. Don't come down low. Try to stay on the hip, just like everything else we've been doing. I extend, and I come here. Sleeve and foot grip are still here. Now I'm going to pull the sleeve to me and wide, okay? I'm going to use this sleeve as my anchor to sit up to the belt. I extend him and push. And I kept that sleeve because it gives me access right here. I put my hooks in, and now I'm taking the back. So there are a bunch of ways to do this kind of back take. A lot of them involve grabbing the legs. But having this one hand makes it hard for them to turn and leans them a little bit, puts the weight heavy on the feet, which allows a better control as you come up. Let's do this a few times. All right, collar and sleeve. Pass the grip, update here, boom. De La Riva's in. Okay? I haven't moved the foot off the hip yet. I make sure I get here and think of that as the move, not the guard. When I'm ready, I extend, I push, boom, he stuffs the leg. I plant, I come up here, he backsteps a whole lot. Extend to the far hip and swing. So just this 1, 2, pull. Now right here, if I'm not careful, he might block this leg. So my grip, when I'm here, is to keep this arm from blocking my leg coming in. Now I don't care. I pull, let go, look how I center myself, up to the belt, I push and drop. Right here, boom, hooks in, good to go. All right, one last time, full speed. Thank you, man, good job. From here, boom, I come across, get my grips, extend, push here, he stuffs the leg, I post, boom. Very, very big back step. So I come right in, boom, here, dump him, and go. So these 3 will work all kind of together for you. We'll run through them one last time if we can. I'll do them nice and slow, but I want you to see how each one sets up. First one, I'm going to pummel to the leg. So Matt's just going to go hands to the mat, I do the rest. I get here, boom. I go like this, I decide to pummel, bring it up to my shoulder and here. Now he tries to walk back up, I get my X guard, I lock the ankle, I come up in front of the guard. Second time, instead of pummeling, he stuffs the leg, but only comes up like with a light back step. So as I'm here in my De La Riva, I extend him, boom, he stuffs the leg, but does a small back step. I look at my angle, okay? I make sure I use my foot, I turn, deep De La Riva hook, I find his ankle, here. I punch, now I'm set up, come all the way up into mount. Last one, he does a big back step, so he stepped farther than I maybe was anticipating. So I'm here in my De La Riva. I go, he punches that down, big back step. As I go here, far hip, here, boom. I use this to sit up, I extend him, and take the back to the finish. So guys, I hope you like this stuff. It's a little more complicated than some of my usual content, but I want to kind of up the channel level of it by showing some of this fun stuff, and I hope you like it. Try it out. Hope it works. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you like it. If you could do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe, help support me and the channel, really appreciate it. Thanks.